Don't be surprised if the Yellow Rose of Texas starts echoing in your head during the next few minutes. How often have you seen longhorn cattle outside of Texas, let alone in Northeast Ohio? Come along, little doggies. We're heading to Tracy and Jim Sekely's Longhorn Cattle Ranch, just off State 224 in Ellsworth.
I'd always liked the breed and always talked about wanting to have them and wanting to have them. And then my friend April and her husband Greg say Merry Christmas. And so she had gotten together with my parents, and with my parents, she and her husband and my parents bought me my first 2 longhorn heifers. And they were both bred heifers, so come spring, the herd of 2 multiplied by 4, and then from there it's multiplied to over 130 head. And that's how it originally got started. I guess people who have longhorns tell you that they're somewhat addicting with all the different color patterns and the horn shapes and different pedigrees, that they're just really, really neat cattle to have. And there are all types of reasons, though, why I like the breed of Texas Longhorn. The cows have great mothering ability. They have great longevity. The breed has excellent forage utilization. They have a great climate adaptability. Their temperament, they're great to be around. Everybody sees the horns and they're nervous about horns. They're probably more quiet than any other beef breed out there. This year was the first year I decided to try to do a little competition with my cattle. The one big show occurs in November, the beginning of November, in Fort Worth, Texas. And this year I decided I was going to make the trip and take some of my cattle down there. And I ended up with a first, 2 seconds, and then several other placings. And my first place heifer, she was born and raised right here on our ranch, and she won her class in a bronze trophy. And she ended up winning the class at 59¼ inches, tip to tip, at 2 years old. That was fun. And then I had 2 take second place, which was also pretty gratifying, coming all the way from Ohio to go down there with the big boys and bring home a bronze trophy. Just in the spirit of Christmas, I like putting up lights. So we would put up lights, and then from there it kind of grew. And as it got bigger, we had people who were curious, want to come in and see them, but were afraid they shouldn't. So we had problems with people getting stuck in our yard, trying to turn around where they shouldn't. And what we decided was, as I grew my Christmas light display, that if we were going to do that, we would invite people in formally with signs at the end of the driveway. We get people who thank us with Christmas cards, and we have people who come to the door and sing us Christmas carols as a thank you. People who have relatives in from out of town, they come by and take a look at them. We have people that actually have stopped us out in the driveway, and they've come all the way from Cleveland and heard about them. And I suppose it's probably mostly word of mouth through family who live here. And but people seem to really enjoy it, and I really like getting into the spirit of Christmas and sharing that with other people. So we invite people in. We have lots of animals on this ranch. Most of them are not money-making projects. They're all just personal type pet projects. But we do have 3 businesses that we do with breeding and raising of the animals. And we have Sekely quarter horses, where we raise and breed quarter horses as well as I compete with reining horses. And then we have registered AKC English bulldogs that we also raise those. And they're also our pets. They live with us. And then we also raise the registered Texas Longhorns. And aside from that, we have several pet projects, I'll call them. And we raise donkeys. I have a small herd of donkeys that we raise. We have some pet goats of different subtypes. They're just pets. We have egg-laying chickens. We have some pet llamas, some pet ponies. We have geese and, various other small animals running around. But I also have aquariums in the house. I've had aquariums since I was in college, and I've always had a fondness towards aquatic life. So I think I have 5 aquariums. So that kind of sums up the animal population. I've been asked several times, how many animals do I have on my ranch? And I don't know the answer to that, so I don't have a number.